Plenty of crump inside the ring as well. It was that first right hand that did the damage.
Oh, good punches from him. Mini box will take. Oh, right hand.
Ну что, восстановит Chisora рисунок боя?
Я уверен, восстановит. А ведь мог бы немец, если бы он побежал за соперником. Ну,
да, очень тяжелый был, Дорочи был тяжелый.
В каком состоянии был Chisora не до конца понятно, потому что он так сыграл.
Красиво, конечно.
Но нужно было идти и просто дубасить, куда попало. А вот да попадешь. Ну вот он этого не знал.
Теперь возьмем свою войну. Опять удары мы видим в туловище, попытка раскрыть соперника. Клинчует немецкий боксер.
Ну вот, началось держание. Честно говоря, этого я и боялся, что Гервер начнет клинчевать.
Ну, рано или поздно это ему придется делать, если будет вот так проходить.
Ну, пожалуйста.
Такая вот удача на лаки панч, который состоялся вот в четвертом раунде. Ее может больше уже не быть.
Конечно. Хотя Chisora, в общем-то, несложно поймать на встречный удар. Он откровенно идет вперед. Вот просто подошел и начал атаковать. Вот, встречать не хочу. Ну, пожалуйста, снова просто отжал, да и подошел. Ничего не делает совершенно. Гербер, чтобы удержать оппонента на дистанции. Ему интересно, боксирует на длинной руке. На средней ничего не сможет, вот как сейчас. Тут и снизу, и сбоку, то есть просто все через защиту или где-то пролетает между рук. Похоже,
нет, я внимательно посмотрел в глаза немецкого боксера. Все, останавливает бой.
Да, он увидел по глазам, что...
Ну да, да.
punching range, you got to do it. Go to the head, right. Give it to the guy still, good, right? You're not getting your shots off. Do you reckon that's ring, bro? Roger. That's right. Yeah. Get your hands a couple of puts, you didn't get there. Give this guy too much chances.
You know what it is though? It's hard to knock somebody out who's not fighting back, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all he's doing is blocking everything, tightening up. He's expecting it.
I think the journeymen are harder to beat than the prospect because the prospect's trying to win. You can catch him. Well in! Do it!
In defeat to Dereck Chisora in 3 rounds. Dillian Whyte will want to make a little statement of his own here and try and get rid of this fella early. Oh, and he might just do that with a right to the body, and then he followed up.
That's dangerous. I mean, it was on.
Champion said that he wants him to step it up, and Whyte is responding just as his coach wants him to. Muscular shots being buried into the rib cage of Beko Lobjanidze. Lobjanidze's head ends up through the ropes just above our commentary position. The advertising
Working to the body. He's actually slowing up because he's catching him downstairs, and any boxer will say, oh, right hand. Side of the head, good shot.
Lobjanidze on all fours. The body shots were taking a toll. I'm not sure he's going to beat this count. And he's being waved off. Referee Phil Edwards stops the contest.
Later in the year, I don't know if you saw his performance on ringside, Jim, but he's a good talker, very articulate, very engaging, bright. Got a lot of skills outside of the ring. And plenty of clump inside the ring as well. It was that first right hand that did the damage. And Costa blinks and looks at his corner as if to say, what on earth just hit me?
So that left hook caught him high, and that's just kind of scrambled his brains, I think. He looked over to the corner, nodded, he knows what he's about. But that was 2 lovely shots.
Yeah, the right hand was so clean, and then that follow-up left hand. And he's got him again, this time with the left hook, and I don't think he's getting up from that. Very, very brave and game this, but he's in real trouble, and I don't think that can go on. No, it can't. Inside around. Dillian Whyte shrugs as if to say, what more do you want from me?
Gary Cornish arasındaki maç olsun. Sabah 6'da başlayacak. Floyd Mayweather Andre Berto maçı olsun. Bizi uykusuz bırakmaya yetecek maçlar. Bu arada az önce almış olduğu yumruklardan sonra dengesini kaybetti, diz çöktü. Hakem sayıyor şimdi. Devam mı, tamam mı? Bitti gibi bitti. 3. raundun başında Dillian Whyte rakibini öylesine sarsıcı yumruklarla indirdi ki kariyerinde 10. mağlubiyetini yaşattığı Brian Minto'ya. Tribünlerden de Amerikalı boksöre protestolar var. 41 galibiyeti, 9 mağlubiyeti bulunuyordu Brian Minto'nun. Kariyerinde 4 kez knockout olmuştu. Bu 5. knockout'u. 5. kez knockout'la mağlup olmuş oldu. Dillian Whyte köşesinden bakacak olursak 16. maçında 13. knockout'unu elde ediyor. Jamaika asıllı İngiliz boksör. Dillian Whyte bu rounda çok seri başladı. Hızlı bir başlangıç 6. rounda. Sağ koşu attı. Peşinde koşuyor adeta Hırvat boksör. Çok hırslı başladı. Aparkat vurdu. Yine sert darbeler ve yıktı. İplere oturtturdu resmen. Sonra diz çöktü. Kusacağı geldi neredeyse. Bakın dişliği çıkarttı. Çok sert bir darbeyle yerde kaldı. Bitti maç. Daha ne kadar devam edebilirdi? Gecenin son yayınlayacağımız karşılaşması Conor Benn'le efsane Nigel Benn'in oğlu. Conor Benn 3. maçı Lukas Radic'le sevgili izleyiciler. Çek rakibiyle.
Won't be able to stop the bleeding with any kind of adrenaline or Vaseline, and he's got nose damage and closed eyes. Good work from Dillian Whyte.
Big combinations. Lucas Brown will try and chuck one more, but he can't. And the left hand lays him out. Dillian Whyte is victorious, and it's a dramatic finish after a punch-perfect display. And our attention just goes to Lucas Brown because that was a heavy fall.
William Hill Vegas sponsors Joshua vs. White on Sky Sports Box Office.
Radio Raheem here with Dereck Chisora. You know, Doug, I have to admit, I don't even know your opponent's name. You probably didn't know your opponent's name until the last 48 hours. You came in on this fight last minute. That has to be commended for a guy willing to step in the ring, on short notice. What was it like for you in there?
It was great. I had a fight last week Saturday in Germany, in Mannheim. That was great. And then after I came back, 2 weeks later, 4 days later, they told me, "Oh, do you want to fight?" I was like, "Why not?" So I took the fight, went back in the gym for about an hour each day, and then now here I am.
And that's your mentality. They offer you a fight, you take the fight no matter what?
It depends what shape you're in, bro. I want to be like the other athletes, like, the Premiership players. They play on a Monday, and then they're playing on a Wednesday and a Saturday. So, I wish boxing was like that.
And the old school guys used to fight 2-3 times a month, sometimes twice a week. So it used to be that way.
Oh, yeah. So basically, that's what I want to do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, you were in there with a pretty heavy guy. He was a punching bag. He didn't have much for you, but he was heavy and he was stationary. You seemed to get a little winded, a little tied in there. Were you feeling that? Was it hard to keep pace on the short notice and then not having a full training camp?
No, man. You have to correct yourself on that. I was not winded. I was not tired. I was just enjoying myself. If I wanted to step up the gear, I could. So I didn't even step the gear up. I just used the combinations, and then the guy went down.
So how soon again do you think you'll be ready to fight based on what you just said?
I'm fighting in January and in February.
Now, you had a fight with Tyson Fury. David Hayes here tonight. You've had a fight with him. Are you looking to build back up and get rematches with those guys? What are you climbing this ladder to do?
Yeah, David, he's got a fight on the 19th of January. Good luck to him. And Tyson, he's got a rematch clause with K2. Maybe me and Tyson will happen, not 2016, 2017, maybe. That's how I look at it.
Well, I see that the fans love you. When you came to the weigh-in, you were clowning around. You had yourself a camera. Are you taking on a side job? What are you doing?
No, I just enjoy messing around with the fans, man. You know, they see everybody serious every day. I can't be serious. You know, it's difficult for me to be serious. I just like to mess around, you know, and just clown around, you know.
Well, congratulations on a great win tonight. Welcome back to the ring. Radio Raheem with Dereck Chisora.
William Hill Vegas sponsors Joshua vs. Whyte on Sky Sports Box Office.
Peter, if I hurt your feelings back there, so fucking what?
After the first 2 or 3 rounds, I wasn't even sure we were going to get to halfway, but on we go. The sweat-stained black trunks of Carlos Takam and the silver grey of Dereck Chisora. And what a stand this is, if this is one of his final ones. The British heavyweight, who started in February 2007. Takam, around since 2005. Oh, what a shot for Chisora in the A crowd, and Carlos Takam, he's just about him, Howard Foster. Since fight on, but this is Chisora's Dereck Chisora has the greatest knockout. Unbelievable! Wow! The smile from Dillian Whyte is astonishing. And Carlos Takam's brave effort, his immense work rate, comes up